That cell tells 2 buddies. Those 2 tell 4. Those 4 tell 8. And just through the system. And it tells them what to do to fix themselves. And it does it in an orderly fashion as opposed to a chaotic fashion. So it's like, let's get the troops lined up. All right, it's a lot easier to pass stuff down the line when everybody's in a line versus everybody just hanging together. So those are the 2 things I have that from the last year that I brought into the clinic that the little things I've been wanting for a long time. I was with another clinic and they wouldn't let me have the cool stuff. So I just said, I'm leaving you guys and starting them all. Other questions?
So then if we do the eye scan with you, we need neurofeedback.
Depends on what the eye scan is.
Right, but say, somebody does.
Yep.
Is that something we could then work with Holly?
You bet.
Okay.
You bet, yep.
And the right eye, if you just end up doing that, you do your exercises from home and you do your rescans with him.
Got it. Yeah, I've seen some pretty helping get a sheet that doesn't look like that sheet. I'm trying to find my
Oh, you said it right there. On the
well, I
whiteboard.
had another sheet that had my actual eval from, oh, you know what? Right here. This guy This is what an evaluation looks like. I can't go wrong with you. Let's see, this is a guy that got hit playing hockey. Here's his one eye tracking the circle. Here's the other eye. Okay, this is fixation stability, so actually looking at a target, being able to keep your eye focused on the target. Here's where his one eye was, here's where the other one was. This is tracking back and forth, smooth. One's on the line, one's not even on the line. Okay, it's tracked down so far, that's as much as I got knocked out of balance. Here's the up and down smooth. Here's here's the 2 targets here and here. They should be separate. My eye's going back and forth. There's one eye is always going on the same side. Alright, so here's the one good eye. Kind of see where's one eye is not supposed to be where kind of hard to miss that here. Let's get fixation so this one eye should be focused, both eyes should be focused on the targets. This one eye should be over here. One eye's on the line, the other one's on the line. See here, here's one eye, this other eye's not even on there. Up and down movement. See towards the bottom, it starts to converge, but this one's going off. These are supposed to be targets to here. One eye's not even making it up where it should be. Here it gets down here, it's all, no, keep in mind, as he's not seeing any of this. When he's visually looking, he doesn't know his eyes are doing this, but this is what his eye patterns are like. His right eye is good around the circle. This is his left eye. He should be on the target. A little bit. He's pretty right. He's pretty precise about not hitting it now. What is the other eye? Right eye. Exactly.
Yeah.
This is where he got, and so he got hit enough where it actually injured one of his eye muscles. So his eye was.
And you really don't notice any difference?
Not really, no, because their brain. It takes once the trauma's there and you start to see double, your brain starts to take away the double image because it can't function with 2 images going on at the same time. This makes things too unstable, and your brain's all about stability. It's all about making sure you can function in the moment, and it shuts stuff out to do that. What is happening? Or 3, anyway, 3. So here's the one good eye. This is the other eye. This circle should be over this circle, and it's not. These 2 targets, these masses should be, even this is the one good eye, this is the bad eye. Here's one good eye. This is smooth back and forth. Now slow down. This is fast moving back and forth. He's not even on the screen for the second eye. Smooth up and down. Fast up and down. There shouldn't be these squiggles. There's a hockey player who got a concussion playing hockey. He knew he had a concussion, but he didn't really see, like when he was visually, he couldn't see this. He couldn't see his eyes were doing this because at that point his brain had been smart enough to not want to see the double image, and so it starts to block that out. really fatigued. Yeah, he can still read and do all those things, but his eyes got really tired. Well, yeah, because they're fighting each other all the time. Did you see them?
Yeah,
You've seen them before, right?
yeah, exactly.
Is there a link between, like length of time post-concussion and healing? Like the longer you've gone with these concussion symptoms, does it take longer to heal, or is it just all totally individual?
Yeah, a lot of it's individual, but protocol-wise, we like to see people that have had, noticeable, they had a concussion, at least 4 weeks. You want the first 7, again, to let the brain just do its natural inflammatory response, and then we do everything we can to enhance that and make sure we're not giving the things that would hinder it.
So you suspect your kid has a concussion. You don't want us to bring them to you like 2 days later necessarily.
The faster you get it to me, the better.
Okay.
Because we can do the evaluation, but then also, let's see if it was like a whiplash type of injury or scenario or something. They bucked off a horse, fall on a tree, whatever the case is, right? Come in, I can reevaluate all their muscles, right? So I can make sure all their neck muscles are working like they're supposed to. So if at any other time something else, heaven forbid, would happen, they would have more stability so they don't keep concussing the injury or having it continue on. And that's where I give you more instead than what would be the protocols of no sugar, lots of water, proteins, all those different things.
Or would you do the eye test right away?
Right away, yeah.
Okay.
So I want to see where it's at right away.
Okay.
Because that way we got a baseline, so I know, okay, this is where they're at. We need you over here. How are we going to get you from here to there? And then we constantly make sure that we're making progress from where it happened at the date of injury. Yeah.
Dr. Rudolph, do you have much more? Because if you do, we'll take a little break for people that.
No, I'm supposed to just answer questions.
Okay.
All my stuff's over.
Okay.
What do you think about use of a hyperbaric chamber?
Love them. Wish I had one. It's on my wish list.
What was that?
What does he think about the use of a hyperbaric chamber?
So hyperbaric chambers, I suppose you're looking at mild hyperbaric. So ones that go to like 1.3 atmospheric pressures. At 1.3 atmospheres of pressure, the oxygen in your body will diffuse into the cerebral spinal fluid a lot easier. And it gets more oxygen up to your brain so that your brain can heal faster because it gets more oxygen, which gives you more fuel. And what was one of the deals with the brain? Within a very short amount of time after you have a head injury, 30% decrease in blood flow to the brain. Well, that means there's a 30% decrease in oxygen to the brain. So when these guys get injured, there's stuff that goes on with the NFL players and these pro players that you don't see on TV because they don't want you to know about it. And some of these guys go on the road with their own hyperbaric chambers. So before and after the games, they're laying down and taking naps, making sure that they're getting themselves oxygenated. So when they do get hurt, they don't have to deal with the consequences of being hurt because they'll heal faster. Everyone here, Terrell Owens, you remember him? Cowboys wide receiver. He was famous for sleeping in hyperbaric chambers all the time. He had his own he'd take with. He's just one off that I know off the top of my head. But yes, no hyperbaric chambers. Like I said, it's on the wish list. If I could have one, I'd have one now. The big ones are about 18,000 that you can fit 2 people in.
Not for your own personal one, but.
We go in, I get 21.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to retake a check, you can take a check.
I thought you wanted money. I got you a check.
So where are things at with insurance companies and Medicare? Any?
So the
advances
right
in
eyes,
that
because
company?
the right eyes, just because it got the FDA approval, that you can submit that to insurance. The cost of it is $65. I charge $25. You decide which is better for you. As far as the neurofeedback training, it is not covered because it is 2 things. Number 1, we don't treat disease. Right? We don't treat diagnosis. Right? So when people say we treat the symptoms of things like ADD, ADHD, autism, depression, anxiety, those types of things, but we are not treating it. What we're doing is we're retraining the brain to decrease the amount of brainwave dysfunction that potentially is causing those symptoms. So when you look at it from that perspective, it's like the insurance company will pay for you to go to the gym, but they won't pay for the trainer to show you how to use the unit.
Well, they'll pay for all of these antidepressants and all of that, but it's so frustrating because
I know. It's a.
Don't get upset.
Turn the camera off, Bill, turn the camera.
Could be investigated by the FBI for this one.
Is that what you're doing?
No, so neurofeedback and like I said, right eyes is if you want to go through insurance.
So what was the second thing? You said one, because you're not treating the,
Second one is we're training somebody, we're not
Oh.
treating them. So we're not dealing with diagnosis, we're dealing with brainwave dysfunction, we're not treating anything, we're training things.
how's that different than physical therapy?
Exactly right. Because it's a chiropractor and they're not.
I'm thinking probably, yeah.
the whole